What's goody, y'all boys? It's your boy Waka. WK gang saying up. You know what I'm saying? WK as in Waka. Alright, don't click off the video. But you know what I'm saying? We're finna get straight to the video. This is how your comfort zone can fuck up your whole life. So yeah, we're gonna get straight to the video. And it's Eric Cartman, so this is finna be entertaining.
Most people never experience life beyond their comfort zones. And it's even more noticeable today with every modern day convenient inventions making them less incentivized to get out there and gain more experiences in life. And most of the time, their zest for life gets replaced through comfortable artificial means. So for example, if you want to have some sense of an adventure, play long hours of video games. Or if you want to feel connected to other human beings, well, social media definitely got you with an endless loop of scrolling and watching people's stories. If you want to meet girls IRL and build a genuine romantic connection with them,
Tinder. Oh, or not.
Pornhub definitely got you. That's sarcasm, by the way. And that's a problem most people, and myself included, have. I used to be such a huge pussy and only choose to do things I was familiar with. And if there was something that was brand new to me, like for example, approaching a girl I found attractive or starting a YouTube channel.
Hey, listen. One thing about me, your boy Waka is Sharky. I'm just saying. Am I? No, I am. Hey, recently, boy, I've been just shooting, 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 shooting my shot on anything I see dang near. Cause wonder why, bro? What's the worst I can say is no. They call you ugly, okay? Then that's where you flex how much money. They better than you at everything, okay? You gonna find something you better than them at something. You say you better than them at Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? So you're the prize on some shit. But yeah, I'm Sharky, and I already started a YouTube channel. So you know what I'm saying?
I would often hesitate on that decision for fear approaching a girl I found attractive or starting a YouTube channel. I would often hesitate on that decision for fear of rejection and ridicule from what people might say. And not gonna lie, this persisted for a while until I decided to grab myself by the nuts one day and step outside of my comfort zone by repeatedly doing things I wasn't used to doing until it became natural to me. And bro, I'd also be lying if I said I didn't feel uncomfortable in the slightest acting on things I knew deep down I needed to do that would make me a better and more interesting person. But nobody ever said that it was going to be easy. Half the things we want in our life are on the other side of things we on a day-to-day basis know deep down we need to do but refuse to do. And once I start to get these adrenaline rushes and butterflies in my stomach more often from unfamiliar territories, it made me want to live life at my edge and not have any regrets. But this could only be achieved once I decide to leave my nest and get away from my comfort zone.
That's hella cool.
So one thing I usually like to tell myself is to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And the reason why I tell myself this is because any goal or endeavor that you have requires a level of resilience, exposure, a crazy amount of endurance to endure whatever discomfort or pain comes with what you're trying to.
That's boy knowledge. What do you know about IPA? Or what's that nigga name? Him or Jay? IPA, something like that. That nigga was throwing it. Hey, that boy was throwing him motherfucker.
Crazy amounts of endurance to endure whatever discomfort or pain comes with what you're trying to pursue. Anything worth having has never came easy, and if it was easy, it wasn't valuable. And that's a problem that most people, and myself included in the past, have, is that we choose not to leave our comfort zones because it's what we're used to. It's the things that we've always known. And so anything that goes past that is seen as like scary. I'll give you an example. Moving to another city or a different country. Toxic, unhealthy relationships where you know deep down you and this person are not compatible, but you choose to stay there because you're scared of being alone. A lot of these self-imposed limiting beliefs stem from fear. Even right now as I'm recording this video, I'm a little bit uncomfortable just speaking in front of the camera, although I am getting slightly better, I'm not gonna lie. It's still a little bit intimidating to me because this is the first time ever I'm not really using a script. So right now as I'm recording this, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to talk how I would normally talk without a script. Your comfort zone has kept you stuck to where you are for X amount of times because you're so scared of change and you're so uncertain of what the future holds or what could possibly happen when you're limiting your potential. Nothing good ever comes from tiptoeing through life and walking on eggshells for the things that you want. Not to go on a whole side tangent, but there was multiple opportunities that I missed from my early teenage years that I passed up on because one, my parents were very overprotective and didn't let me do half the things. Like I wasn't even allowed to sleep over people's house without, you know, parents getting into contact with each other. Now granted, I do appreciate my parents for that, but because of that, that it made me so heavily risk adverse to not take bets on myself to do certain things that would have made me gain more life experience or have even more stories to tell you guys. Now, granted, I do have a ton of stories, but like I would have probably had more if I wasn't so risk adverse. Now, with me saying that, I'm not telling you guys to go ahead and do some shit that your parents would normally tell you not to do, like drink, smoke, and do all that dumb shit. But it's more so the fact of pigeonholing yourself to a box where no growth is seen anywhere. That's what the comfort zone does to you. And with you staying in your comfort zone, it's making you live a life of misery and mediocrity. And if you do want a life of mediocrity, that's good for you, but
No, you don't want that. You don't want that. If y'all sub to me, if y'all should be sub to me now, 'cause, you know, we got like 20 more subs in a day. 170 by the way, 200, road to 1K. But nah, bro, y'all don't want that, bro. Y'all wanna go above. Listen, if you shoot, listen. I heard this on TikTok, cause I'm not gonna lie and say I made it up. I heard this on TikTok. If you shoot for the stars and you fail, you'll land on the moon. Right, right. Hear me. Now, but if you go small and you shoot for a building, you gonna land on the, or you shoot for a mountain, you gonna land on the building. When you could have shot, you could have landed on the moon. It's different. You see, it's levels to it. Yeah, I'm saying. Y'all didn't even think about that, did y'all? No, I know. I'm smart. I'm a smart cookie bookie.
if you're
I know.
anything like me and you're watching this video, which you did click on this video for a reason, you clearly don't want that for yourself.
At
Staying at a
all.
job you hate for X amount of times, 10 years, 20 years, or however long you choose to stay in a specific position in your life is not good enough, because at some point you're gonna get older with not many
Right.
exciting stories to tell. Because why? You never took a bet on yourself. You never
Right.
took a bet on yourself to leave that job that you know is not good for you and pursue a different job that could potentially be better, or let that same old friend group that's probably not good for you and
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I low key I'm distancing myself from like certain people, bro, cause they just not good for you, bro. Overall, they just hating. But you know, that's what you gotta do sometimes. I'm not. I mean, I'm cool with them, but like, nigga, I just don't talk to them no more. Like, very rarely. Like, it'd be an occasion on some shit. Like, I don't know. It's rarely, but you just gotta distance yourself from certain people. You know, on some shit.
that's do a
It's a
different
pretty
job that
good
could
YouTuber.
potentially be
I'm gonna sub
better,
to
or
him.
let that same old friend group that's probably not good for you and that's holding you down like a bunch of crabs, making you
Right.
not reach your potential that much more. That's no way to live. And that's how the grand majority of people live. You can tell that
That's
they're
terrible.
truly not happy and they're not satisfied with where they are in life. And why? It's because they become a watered down version of themselves just from succumbing to mediocrity. Things were not so
Just
bad to the
cool.
point to where they needed to change, and things were not so good either. It was just okay. Now, with me telling you this, I'm not telling you have to be like super ambitious or make ambition your entire personality, but the fact remains, if there's a quality of life that you know that you want to reach and where you are right now isn't necessarily where you want to be and it's not your standard for living, then you need to become comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable, which in
That's David Goggins' whole thing. Y'all wanna be more athletic. Y'all wanna run more. Y'all wanna be faster. Y'all wanna be engineer millionaire. You can't be comfortable. Do you think I'm comfortable coming on here and talking all day? Okay, yeah, only 'cause I've been like trying to do it for like dang near all my life. All my life. But I'm saying that's different though. I do sports, right? I did wrestling before, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. First going, bro, I wasn't comfortable. It's still, I mean, but I'm saying the more you do it, bro, you're gonna be more comfortable. Now, if you ever did wrestling, bro, you know that conditioning shit's not fun at all. But the more you do it, bro, the more you seem to love it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just word of advice. Let's get back to the video.
any case of life where growth is the center focus, it requires a level of force or discomfort. I'll give you an example. The gym. I always like to mention the gym because you feel me? I'm always in there, right? So when you're at the gym, you're basically putting stress on your muscles for it to grow. No amounts of muscle is gonna be built if you don't put a level of intensity, focus, discipline, but of course, hard work in terms of like torturing your muscles for it to grow. If you want muscles to grow, you gotta put some tension on it. That's the only way. And of course, a good, healthy diet. But the fact remains is
Diet's
that
key.
anything worth having requires a level of discomfort. The thousands of hours I put in the gym over the span of 5 years has compounded in the way that I look
God damn, this nigga is ripped. What a V back. God damn, boy.
look right now. And here's the thing, bro. You can't one
Call me
buy
Lil
muscle.
Flex.
You can't sit on your ass and just hope to gain muscle. It's something that you have to earn. And that's the same way you got to look at it in every other aspect of your life. And letting go of the idea of perfectionism and being stuck in analysis paralysis. I mentioned this in previous videos before. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm talking to perfectionists here when I mention the archetype of person who thinks that they have to have X, Y, and Z before doing something. I was not even fully prepared to record this video without a script. I'm literally just talking right out of my dome piece. But you gotta let go of that idea of perfectionism and a need for certainty that this thing is gonna work. Nothing is ever guaranteed or certain in life. So knowing that fact, why the fuck are you limiting yourself and your potential of what you can achieve in this lifetime? It's like you're literally putting yourself in a self-imposed prison. And you know, deep down there's things you want to do or need to do, but you keep putting it off just because the things you're familiar with or the things you know is comfortable. The thing is, you know, ironically, deep down, that the things that's comfortable to you right now is what's keeping you down and stuck. That's one of the worst places to be in your life, when you're just stuck in a limbo and doing repetitive routines every single day of your life without any new excitement or adventures to go on. I know it sounds corny when I say it that way, but that's the best way I can describe it.
No, cause I fully get what he's saying though. Like, you really gotta be expanding like your whole think. Like, you just gotta grow. That's it. It's only, listen. There's two things, bro. You don't. I never take L's. Even when I take L's, my L's aren't your L's, right? Right. My fault. No, I do take L's, but my L's and your L's aren't the same. I never lose, nigga. Nigga, I never lose. I only learn. Listen, turn this loser mentality into a learning mentality. I don't lose, I learn. And if I don't learn, I win. Well, I can say it best. Quote me. Quote
The
me.
thing is, bro, you don't need certainty to start living your life. You just need to live it and let go of all these limiting beliefs that are ruminating in your mind. And the thing is, you've been knowing that these thoughts do not serve you. And the sooner you can accept that and be vulnerable with the fact that you are scared of leaving your comfort zone, the sooner you can free yourself to do what you've always were meant to do, which is to become the best version of yourself and level up in every other domain of your life. So right now, what I want you to do is take a moment to think of some of the things in your life that you possibly are heavily reliant on, but you know deep down is bad for you. So this again looks something like fake friends or bad friends that are not good to you.
Okay. Fake friends. That I'm kind of relying on. Y'all thinking? Make sure y'all think. Okay. I thought of mine.
Toxic relationships, guy or girl, or a job, family in some cases, or drugs, alcohol, whatever thing that you're running to for comfort that you know deep down is bad for you, get rid of it. There you'll find that half the things that you've been avoiding are the things that you needed to do the most. That's gonna make you live a more fulfilling and spontaneous life, whatever that looks like for you. So if there's anything you could take away from this video, it's to have a mindset shift of seeing discomfort as a chance to improve and get 1% better each day. But yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. If you guys found value from this, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dream big and take action. I'm gonna see you guys. Peace.
Peace. Well, yo, that was a good video. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was actually good. I messed with that. Hold on, cause I gotta pause it just in case. But that was a pretty good video. What did y'all learn from that? Like, tell me what y'all learned from that. And you know, catch y'all young niggas on the flipper side. And later, love y'all boys.